Hi, I'm Mim. I'm the business leader of the UK Meetings and Events business.
Hi, I'm Jade. I'm Sales and Onboarding Manager from Meetings and Events.
There are tons of themes that we're seeing very prominent in the M&E space at the moment. I want to talk a bit about technology and advancements in technology. It's amazing to see such a plethora of options and various different suppliers, because what that enables us to do is actually tailor the technology to the needs of the customer. So a way that we're seeing technology uptake within our events at the moment is the use of mobile apps. It's becoming much more popular. So they're used in turn with event websites. And what it does is really put the experience of that event in the hands of the attendees.
One of the other themes that we're seeing is definitely more of a focus on cost savings and efficiencies. The ROI has never been more important as well, with more of a focus on experience. So there's lots of different key themes there that we need to look at as a whole and make sure that we do deliver in all the areas as well.
The themes that we've just spoken to absolutely shape our approach to meetings and events. They all have one thing in common, is that they can be flexibly used and applied to our customers' events to essentially be in line with exactly what they're wanting to achieve in those event outcomes. For example, if we talk about technology, if we're looking at a tech-savvy customer who has a tech-savvy audience, they might be looking at including an AI matchmaking integration into their app to actually enable that pre-event networking in line with the in-person networking.
Face-to-face events is back, and don't we know it, but I'm really excited to be able to get in front of our customers more from a sales perspective to understand their business goals, how events is affecting them and what we can do to help. From an onboarding perspective, I'm really excited to collaborate more, to deliver more strategic programs and really align to achieve their business goals.
We're really excited to be going into the next financial year. Lots of initiatives, but a key one that I'm really excited about is simplifying the world of simple meetings bookings. And yes, I do see the irony in that, but essentially it can be a complex place. We have lots of different venues that we are chasing to get information back. So very excited to look at what we can do to almost automate that process. So there has been a rise in popularity of the instant booking tool. And I think now it's really a question of when that technology will come into play rather than if. So yeah, very excited to move towards instant book.
Definitely expected events to return. I mean, after the last 2 years, how can we not have expected face-to-face to come back? We are seeing an increase in demand of requirements quite rapidly. I think that's the biggest surprise. It's back and bigger. Everyone's definitely excited to get back on the road. The way that we're helping our customers is really we want to be involved from the beginning as much as possible, from an end-to-end perspective. There's a lot of people returning to events now that might have taken a hiatus over the last 3 years. Maybe they've never even worked in events before. During this time, obviously we've kept our relationships with vendors and suppliers alive. So we're really looking to bridge that gap between our vendors and suppliers and our customers. Virtual events are absolutely still on the agenda. We work with FCM, our enterprise customers are global. Over the last few years, virtual and hybrid has been accelerated, obviously, with what's happened in the world. This has really meant that our global customers can still have their important meetings, still talk to their customers online.
We're essentially the one-stop shop for events, meetings and travel. So what that means is we prioritise the attendee experience, so ensuring they have a great experience leading up to the event, during the event travel, throughout the duration of the event, and also after the event with things like surveys. What we offer service-wise is venue sourcing, meetings managed, which is essentially venue sourcing with that extra added event planning, taking away that pain point from our bookers, event travel and group travel, and also managed events.